woman who was jogging by the lake suddenly discovered something terrifying. The no swimming warning sign in front of her. She remembered having seen it several times already, and the scenery around her was also extremely familiar, as if she had been circling around this place the whole time. But the woman clearly remembered that she had been moving forward in a straight line the entire time. This bizarre situation caused a trace of uneasiness to arise in Jessie's heart. Meanwhile, her husband Mike, who was walking behind because of an argument, also felt that something was wrong. But after looking around, he did not find anything unusual. So Mike wanted to catch up and tell his wife about the situation. But at that moment, a figure suddenly appeared behind him and almost knocked him to the ground, just as Mike angrily scolded the person for not watching where they were going. He realized that the person had not stopped at all, but was rapidly heading off into the distance. Mike immediately chased after them angrily, but accidentally discovered a broken earbud on an abandoned oil drum by the roadside, and its style was exactly the same as his wife Jessie's. However, before Mike could react, Jessie, who should have been ahead, suddenly ran over from behind him, but the other person had no time to explain, and hurriedly led Mike running back the way they had come, because she had discovered that the path they had used to get here had disappeared. At first, Mike suspected that the dense leaves were blocking the path, but after searching around they still could not find it, and the two of them also realized that they seemed to be trapped here, because no matter how they ran, they would eventually return to the lakeside again. And this bizarre situation also began to make the two of them panic. At this moment, Mike suggested that the two of them split up and investigate separately. Whoever found a way out first should shout loudly to notify the other. However, not long after the two separated, Mike heard a roar. And that sound was obviously not his wife's, so he immediately walked toward the direction of the sound. And on the other side, Jessie also heard that shout. But at this moment, Mike suddenly appeared in front of her. With a panicked expression, he told her not to run around, and that as soon as he discovered anything, he would come back immediately. And Jessie, who did not understand the situation, could only obediently stay where she was. But suddenly Jessie discovered that something in the distance seemed to be reflecting light. However, just as she walked over to take a closer look, Mike appeared behind her once again, directly startling Jessie. Then Jessie asked whether he had found a way out. "No, you? What are you doing?" Mike felt completely baffled by Jessie's reaction, but afterward the two still continued thinking about how to leave this bizarre place. At this moment, the two finally remembered to call the police. However, the phone showed that there was no signal. With no other choice, the two of them could only walk in the direction opposite the lake, trying to receive a signal again. After walking for who knows how long, a patch of light seemed to appear ahead of them in the woods. The exhausted pair immediately quickened their pace, but the scene that followed left the two of them completely hopeless. They had actually returned once again to that nightmare-like lakeside. The double torment of body and mind left the two exhausted, and they could only collapse onto the ground, not knowing what to do. At this moment, the roar that suddenly came from the distance once again gave them hope. The two hurriedly got to their feet and rushed toward the source of the sound. Not long afterward, the two saw a figure in the distance. When they saw this, they immediately shouted loudly, but unexpectedly, after hearing them, the other person directly sped up and fled. Seeing this, the two immediately chased after them. And at this moment, the other person once again stood waiting not far away. This time, the two chose to approach cautiously, and the mysterious person did not continue running away. But no matter how the two questioned them, the mysterious person did not move at all. Just as the two found this strange, another mysterious person rushed up from behind them. Then, without even looking back, they ran off into the distance. And the mysterious person, who had remained motionless the whole time, seemed to have been stimulated by something. "Run!" Finally, they shouted those familiar words, and then quickly fled from the place as well. But the two were so shocked that they stood frozen on the spot, because the person just now looked exactly like Mike. Only at this moment did they finally understand that what had trapped them was not this forest, but a loop from which there was no escape. When the truth begins to repeat itself again and again, the most terrifying enemy is often another version of yourself.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and also click the like button. Please, thank you.